In this video, we are going to see how to add BombBomb contacts from Google Sheets. So let's say that you're using Google Sheet as a spreadsheet, and every time a new row is added with some information you want, that with that information a contact should be created in BombBomb, which is a video communication platform. Now how can that be done? For this you will have to set up some integration between the two applications, and the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect software. Here your trigger application would be Google Sheets and your action application would be BombBomb. Now how can you do this yourself, integrate and automate this entire process? To understand that, let me take you to my screen. To begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect, and as we do that, here we have reached the landing page of this software. On the right hand side, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. So if you are an existing user, simply sign in. If you are a new user, click on this tab, sign up. It won't take more than 2 minutes, and also at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks. So now I'm going to click on sign in. And here we have reached the all applications page. Let's click on access now for Pabbly Connect. And here we have reached the dashboard of this application. On the right hand side, you can see a tab create workflow. Let's click on this. And this dialog box has appeared, which is asking us to name this workflow. So here my objective is to add BombBomb contacts from Google Sheet. So I have got certain data in my Google Sheet, and with that data, I want that a contact should be created in my BombBomb account. So now I'm going to click on create. As I do that, here we have reached another window which has got two significant events. One is trigger, another one is action. Triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens and action is do this. Action here is the response to a trigger application. Now in this integration, my trigger application would be Google Sheets. So let's click on this. And now the trigger event here would be new or updated spreadsheet row. Now here we have received a webhook URL. This URL is going to act as a bridge for connecting Pabbly Connect and Google Sheets so that Pabbly Connect can have access to the information. And now we have to follow the following steps to set up this integration. So I'm going to copy this. And now I'm going to take you to the Google Sheet that I have created. So the name of my spreadsheet is BombBomb Details, and the name of the sheet is Sheet 1. Here I've got the following column fields: first name, last name, email address and phone number. Now to set up this integration, first we have to go to extensions, then add-ons. Here we have got get add-ons. So let's click on this. And here we have reached Google Workspace Marketplace. Here I'm going to look for Pabbly Connect webhooks. So this is it. You can see that this has already been installed in my system. So make sure that once you have installed this, you have to close this window and then do not forget to refresh the page. So once we have refreshed this, we are going to go back to extensions. Here we have to go to Pabbly Connect webhooks. Let's go to initial setup. So here we can see that it has already selected the sheet. The sheet is sheet 1. Here I'm going to paste the webhook URL that we have just copied. Now the trigger column. So the trigger column is the final data column on which the data is added. So if you will see this particular sheet, D is the final column. So I'm going to write D. Once done, then I'm going to click on send test. So here we can see that the test data has been sent successfully, and now I'm going to click on submit, and this configuration has been set up successfully. So now I'm going to close this, and then I'm going to take you back to extensions because I have to show you this Pabbly Connect webhook. So make sure that the send on event has been marked. Why? Because every time a new data is added, so the workflow will run only when this has been checked. Now let's go back to Pabbly Connect to see if we have received the API response. And here you can see that yes, we have received the response. This is the name of the sheet. The spreadsheet ID is here in the name of the sheet. This is the spreadsheet name. Then we have the name of the sheet ID, sheet ID. Then row index, we have the phone number, last name, first name. And then we also have here the email address. Now what do I want? That every time some data is added in my Google Sheet, then automatically a contact should be created in BombBomb. So now I'm going to add my action application, and this time it is BombBomb. Let's click on this. and the action event would be to create a contact. Let's click on connect. Here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the BombBomb account. So I'm going to click on add new connection and then connect with BombBomb. So here it is asking me to give it the authorization. So let's click on allow. And here you can see that the authorization has been successful, which means that Pabbly Connect and BombBomb are now connected. As I take you down, here we have to fill in the details. Basically, we have to map this information. Mapping is that I already have the information in my previous step and I'm just going to retrieve it here. So as I click on this, it is going to show me the previous step. And as I click on that, so this is the email address. This is how you map. Now, why is mapping important? If I had written this email address manually, then every time the workflow would run, it will only take this particular data. It will never take the new data. And then there was no point of running the workflow again and again. That is why mapping is important. So now let's map the first name. So I'm again going to go here. This is the first name and the last name. This is the last name. Then we have the email address once again. So this is the email address. And then as we come down here, we have the phone number. So let's map this. And this is the phone number. Once done, I'm going to click on save and send test. And here we can see that we have received the API response which says that the contact has been saved. Now I'm going to take you to BombBomb to see if this contact has been created here. So let's go to contacts. And now let's go to all contacts. So let's check for dummy users. So here we can see that the dummy user has been created, which basically means that this integration is a success. But we also need to check this in real. So I'm going to take you back to Google Sheet and here I'm going to create another detail. So let's say the new name is testing 1234 and the last name here is new 12. The email address here is testing1234 at pabblytudes.com and then we have the phone number. So let's say it is. So once this is done, now I'm going to go and check if with this information a contact has been created in BombBomb. So let's go to BombBomb and I'm going to refresh this page. Let's look for testing1234. Go to contacts. And yes, this particular contact has also been created, which basically means that this integration process is a complete success. Now I'm going to take you to Pabbly Connect to understand what we have done. So here we can see that our trigger application was Google Sheets, where the event was new or updated spreadsheet row. Our action application was BombBomb, where the event was to create a contact. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. In case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the description box. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately.
Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.